What's up, weebs? Welcome back to Anime Lane. I'm Notorious. Joining me once again today is Shaun.
That's me.
And Melina.
See ya.
What is up, buddy?
That was a dramatic stare.
That
into
was
Michael
like
there.
a sleeper agent being
She
activated.
just snapped.
Yeah, you must hear me.
Cedric.
The energy's back. You know, we gotta get going.
Yeah.
Woo.
Because what are we doing today?
We are stealing from someone again.
Oh, can you guess who?
So recently, Smosh did an episode where they guess top 5 things, and I thought that's an interesting idea.
Yoink.
Let's
we know each other
that.
so
We
well.
know each
Yeah.
other. So we have 5 categories here. Whether we'll get through all of them, I don't know. So we got top 5 clothing items, top 5 colors, kids shows, Samuel L. Jackson movies, and curse words. So I don't know where we want to start.
Yeah, you feeling?
I
particular?
don't mind
I feel like we should start simple.
colors.
Colors?
Yeah. Okay, so how we're going to do this is that we will focus on one person's list and the other two will get 3 guesses, and well, obviously if they get something right, you'll know.
Yeah.
There's no points because none of us are going to keep track.
No.
Because if we did, we'd forget and don't get.
Yes.
Yeah. We either won't care or we'll get too competitive.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is just a simple,
Silly.
silly
It's a funny
game.
little. It's
Yeah.
a funny little thing to fill an episode.
Yay.
Okay, so we're going top 5 colors. So who's starting? You guys are looking at me, so
yeah,
I guess that
I'm
means
studying you. I'm like, your colors.
Well, I already have one in my
Yeah.
head already for you.
So you want to do your 3 guesses first?
Well, I want to do at least one guess.
Okay,
It's
cool.
obvious, purple.
Yeah, that's number 1. People.
Number 1, we got it.
Yeah.
Very aggressively loving purple.
Yes, yeah. I work it into most all designs that I use.
Literally, this is funny. Like first year of college that we met, you set the computer you were at to have a purple
Yeah.
sort of thing, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, you must
Yeah.
really like that color if you're willing to do that.
It's my desktop theme as well on the laptop and my
And-
PC and
And I know that because I did the same thing.
yeah,
With my color at the time.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that one was obvious.
It's
Obvious.
also on the logo
Yeah.
of the show,
In case you didn't know
Yeah,
why it was
yeah.
there.
which was originally actually going to be yellow. I guess little fun fact of when we were
Yeah.
originally developing this, because the lane part looks like a road, a brick
yeah.
road, and it was going to be yellow because of the intro.
Yeah.
Yellow brick road. Yellow looked fucking horrid, so
Yeah.
So that's why it's purple.
yeah.
But still brick.
But still brick.
Stubborn,
Yep.
Yeah. Fucking pain in the ass to lay onto any background.
Yeah.
But it was so worth it.
Oh,
Also
worth
worth
it.
it, yeah. So yeah, that's number 1.
Number 1, we got it.
Yep. So
So,
do you want to do 3 guesses or do you want to take turns
I
guessing?
kind of want to do this in turns because
Okay.
it feels weird just me.
I think
guessing.
that
Yeah.
that takes the potential of you
Yeah.
possibly getting.
I'm
yeah.
we'd be able to bounce off each other more.
I'm trying to think of what complements purple.
I
And
stole
I
the
feel
obvious
like,
answer.
yeah, I would go for blue.
You see, that'd be funny, but that I had a reason for why that wouldn't work that I won't say for right now.
Oh, okay.
But my next guess would have possibly been red.
Yeah, red is here. It's number 5.
Wow.
Get good, Melina.
Good. Then my next guess would be pink.
Yep. Yeah, number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't expect pink.
I'm trying to hold up my fingers in a way so I can remember which numbers I've guessed, but it's now making my hand look a bit weird.
yeah,
Yeah.
you've got an
Yeah.
anti
You're,
Spider-Man thing going on, where it's your
you're-
middle finger and your pinky.
You're going for
Something.
Deformed.
I'm not gonna say what.
No, thank you. Thank you.
At least
Middle
one of them is
finger with
definitely
extra
pink.
step. Ba-da-da.
Okay.
Final
Your
guess.
final guess.
I'm gonna go orange.
Ooh.
Yeah, number 4.
I'm so good.
Oh, I have to guess number 2.
You have to guess
Yeah.
number 2.
I think you're a little bitch. You're gonna put black there.
Yeah.
Fuck
yes!
I was tempted by black, but I was like, you wouldn't put black there.
Yeah.
That's stupid. No, of course you would.
Black complements
Yeah.
a lot of my favorite colors. Pink,
Yeah.
red,
Mhm.
purple.
Mhm.
Yep. Black's a good.
But it's not a color. It's technically.
Yeah,
not a
I was
colour.
wondering, are you one of those people
Black's a
Like,
color. I
yeah,
don't.
it's come
Like
on.
I
we're
am the
not,
most technically minded here. I am
Yeah.
aware that it is the absence of color. However, when
Fuck
you
you.
are talking about color theory and like the complementariness of colors, black is a color.
Thank God, I had this friend in primary school who like was very aggressive when it came to like black is not a color, black is not a color, it's the absence of color, it's not a color, and white is just all the color. You're wrong.
Oh my god.
So that friend of mine like ingrained into me that I could never call them colors, even though in the back of my head I was like, they're just fucking colors.
they are.
They're
They're
colours,
colors.
man. Shut the
They
fuck
are on
up.
every
Yeah.
color swatch you can get in
Yeah.
Photoshop.
Yeah.
And,
Come
you
on.
know, editing programs. They're
Yeah.
colors.
Wow.
Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah, you did it. You
I'm
guessed
proud.
every single one of
Yeah,
them.
that
We
was
had six.
unexpected.
We had 6 guesses and we caught them all.
Yep.
Wow.
You
We're
only
so
got
good.
one wrong, which was
Yeah.
blue.
Which
We're
was
so
it,
good.
number 6?
Nah, blue is not really.
No, because it complements purple so well, I would have thought.
I don't think so.
Really?
I think it does, but like
Yeah.
In my.
but I feel like I know you enough that like you wouldn't have put blue.
Yeah.
Speaking of blue,
Yeah. Are you going with that as your first guess?
that's my first guess, Shaun.
You would be very correct.
Number 1.
Like you with purple, I am like
Yeah.
that with blue. But that's funnily enough, that's a recent thing. My favorite color wasn't always blue.
No, it was
Oh.
green.
It was green at one point.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. Is that
Is
your
that
guess?
on the list? That's
It
my
is number
guess.
3.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
okay.
There was one color that was my favorite for a good chunk of my childhood.
And
but
that's
it
also on the
switches.
list.
It's also on the list.
Oh.
It is number 2.
A childhood color.
Oh, it's your guess,
Yeah.
Melina.
I think you really like red.
No, but that is number 4.
Oh, okay. You know, I'll take
okay.
it. So just 2 and 5.
I'm very basic when it comes to colors.
Ooh. Very interesting.
Yeah. So you said red.
It's
said
funny.
red.
It's a color that
Yes.
no one usually picks as a favorite, which I found very strange
Yellow.
as a kid. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I loved yellow. as a
Yellow
kid.
is like one of my least
What?
favorite
Same.
colors.
You see, that's the thing.
Same.
I don't know what ever since I was a kid, I loved the color yellow.
Interesting. I was trying to remember what the color of the Power Rangers were.
Hey, you know what? That's a good track.
Yes, my colors. Normal people, rainbow. You Power Rangers. We have.
No, it's in the UK, Power Rangers was like huge.
Yeah,
So like chances are
especially-
someone's favorite color is a primary
Well,
color
yeah,
for
yeah.
Power
Especially
Rangers.
when I was a very small child.
Yeah.
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 Everyone had the toys, and yellow was my favorite color, and I did like the Yellow Ranger.
Wow. So is that number 2 or 5?
That is number 2.
Ooh.
So you just got number 5 left.
Number 5.
Well, we still have 2 guesses.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you can get it wrong, and I could
Yeah.
also potentially get it wrong.
Yeah. I think you also like purple.
And you'd be right.
Wow.
Hey, we are too good at this.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
But I
getting
think
through
it's
this very
because we've
fast.
not done what like they did.
Niche.
Well, not everyone, but like Amanda and Smosh did like sunset veranda orange
Yeah,
or
like,
something
way
like that.
too
Mountain
specific.
mist
I
green.
mean, I know you guys well enough that if I put on some weird fucking color, you'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake!
I
I mean,
wouldn't have done that because I felt like that would be too harsh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was trying to think, and I was like, yeah, when you get into like certain colors, it's like I like a more burnt orange.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
sunset orange. But like, I'm not gonna be that specific.
None of us are that person. Where it's
No.
like, no, it has to be cyan blue.
Yeah,
It has to be this. This
it
is
needs to be
the shade name.
teal green.
It's egg white.
green.
It's egg white.
Eggshell white.
yes,
It's
yes.
off black, not quite fully black, a little grey.
Little grey in there. No, there's a difference. There's a
Nocturne
difference.
grey.
Mm.
Raven black.
Wow.
Vanta black. So Melina, we're guessing your color. So I'm jumping on my first guess, green.
Correct. You have number 1.
Our number 1 colors are hilarious
Are-
if you're listening to the podcast now, where we've not had video since we first started, because all of our mic covers and cables are our favorite color.
Well, no, it's still funny because the new art that's on the
Also features that
Half them.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So
yeah.
it is funny.
It's very obvious if you're watching this on YouTube because it's in
Yeah.
Boy, do I wonder what
Yeah.
their number 1 favorite colors are.
Gee, be observant, dear listener.
I mean, with green, I like a darker green, but I like all greens.
Yeah.
You don't like green screen green that you've got there.
I like a lot of greens. I don't like light greens. Like very pastel-y. Like I like a good Kermit green. Works very well.
Yeah.
But also like an army green.
I don't mind greens. I find some greens a little hard to tolerate now because we work in, well, not work in media, but we all study media. I'm fed up of like this type of green.
Yeah.
The green screen green.
Because it's green screen green. You look at it a lot.
It is
Oh my
funny.
God,
It's like, it really depends on like very particularly the kind of shades for green. For me. Like, I don't like darker greens, like that mossy sort of green.
Yeah, I don't like
those.
almost kind of like baby shit green.
Yeah, baby shit green, bottle green.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's too dull for me. If you're gonna have a green, you need to like pop a little bit. I like the sort of emerald sort of greens.
I get that.
Not like green screen green over there. Like,
I'm sorry.
Lime can be green. Lime can be great, and that sort of emerald green as well.
Yeah.
The Zelda Link green.
Yeah. So you got a guess now.
Yeah, you got my number one.
Yeah.
Green.
I want to put orange for you as well.
No.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Is it because I'm wearing a semi-orangey sweater?
Well, I'd call that brown.
I'd call that brown.
I'm being like physically studied.
I feel like you're the hardest for colors.
It's because you pointed out the jumper. Now I'm like,
I don't know.
I'm gonna go red.
No.
No. Wow.
I look horrible in red.
Oh,
It doesn't have to be what you look
a lot of my favorite colors have to do with can I wear it.
Oh fuck.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Can I put purple for you then?
You can put it. Is that your answer?
Well, when you say it like that, it feels fucking wrong.
This is where we're finding out. I know everything about you guys, and you know nothing about me.
Can I change it to blue then?
You may. I'll allow it.
We largely see you in like black or grey.
Yeah, you're not very colorful, like in terms of like when we see you.
Yeah.
Blue is on the list. It's number 5, so you have 1 and 5.
Cool. Get the ones in between.
Brown.
Correct. Number 3.
Wow.
That's so boring.
Yeah.
So
no, I didn't want to
boring.
say it, but yeah.
There's so many shades within brown, though.
Oh,
Yeah, and all of them
that are
look kind of
so
horrible.
cozy.
yeah, they're all shit. Literally.
I
it's brown.
say that I have a brown coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go brown, I'm gonna go fucking grey.
No.
Oh, you're not that boring. Okay.
Has black been said? Black.
It's on the list. You got number 4.
I think I know what number 2 is.
I think I'm out of guesses.
Yeah, you guys are out of guesses.
Yeah, I think I know what number 2 is. I won't obviously get. We're not doing points, but
you're not getting points for it though.
Yeah.
It's white, isn't it?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
It's gonna be pink, I swear.
Correct.
Damn it!
I didn't.
You
think
see, there was a part of my
Yeah.
brain that was like, is that just like a?
There was part of me that's like, don't be
A
stereotypical.
a subconscious like bit of sexism in there.
I mean, I've talked a lot about like my love for rediscovering pink because I feel like all women have a phase where like I can't wear pink because I'm one of the. Then I'll be one of the girls.
Yeah,
and I have to
yeah.
be one of the other girls.
You'll be so stereotypical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, women are reclaiming pink, and I'm here for it. Love it.
Pink's also in our logo.
Slay.
I had this thing as like a kid where I hated pink on principle because you know, as a kid, especially with a certain kind of kid, I was very much against anything girly related to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't like pink. I can't like pink. I've mailed out over the years, and at this point, I do fucking love pink. I'll be honest.
It's a nice color.
It is a great color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have put it on the list if I didn't have other colors that were in front of it.
Wow.
So what's our next category?
I feel like we need to get to Sam Jackson.
Oh, are we doing Sam Jackson movies?
I feel like
demands
that's a
it.
great one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna pull up his IMDb.
You haven't written the list? Oh, you're
well, yeah,
to guess.
for guesses.
Right. Okay.
Can
okay.
I just state, by the way, it says top 5, but I put like it's hard for me to really rank these for me. So like they're in a top 5, but like
Yeah.
Okay, that's
do not
fair.
take them
That's
as
fair.
like
They're just my
the
favorite.
canon like
yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
I put this movie.
I
over
would
this.
Yeah.
roughly say that the same for mine, and I have one written down here where I think I'm gonna slightly tweak it when
Okay.
I'll. It may depend on what you say. I may give you it.
Okay.
So I guess we're starting
we'll
with me
go
again.
around.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go first this time?
I will. And I will say Jurassic Park.
No. Sadly, he's not in it enough for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
then
my own little critiques. And
Yeah.
I wanna.
Because there was a lot of movies I looked at on his list and I was like, I
come on,
love
yeah.
that movie, but like
Fair.
Goodfellas is one of my favorite movies.
But he's not in it.
He's
enough.
not in it
Noted.
enough.
I actually almost had
Noted.
that problem with one of these movies, but I put it on anyway because I like
Yeah.
that movie. But I'm gonna put Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Yeah, that's number 2.
It has to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is one of the best. That's my favorite Die Hard movie.
That's his star making role,
Yeah.
really.
It's my favorite Die Hard movie because he's in it.
Yep.
I think you'll have Winter Soldier on there.
Yeah, that's number 3.
Damn.
Number 3.
Yep.
Dare I say one of the Star Wars prequels?
Yeah, I'm not gonna guess any of them.
Give you the prequel trilogy. You could have
Okay.
said
Oh.
any of them.
It was picking a
Fair.
specific one. Like my heart always wants to say Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, like I've got Revenge of the Sith / Attack of the Clones in here, and I was like, I would give you prequels
Yeah,
in general,
Mm.
really, because it's hard to pick specifically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's not really in those movies that much, and he has the
Mm-hmm.
most character specifically in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
because he actually does something.
Mm-hmm.
In those movies, in Phantom Menace, he just sits on a chair.
Yeah.
like most of the other Jedi.
Yeah.
So Star Wars is in
That's number 4.
number 4.
So you got 2, 3, and 4.
Ooh. I'm scrolling through his filmography and I think I'm between two choices.
Okay.
I'm between an M. Night Shyamalan or
Okay, I've not seen any of M. Night Shyamalan's films.
okay.
And you
Samuel
honestly, hey,
Jackson.
can I just say right now, you're not missing anything.
No, I know that. Yeah.
Except for maybe Sixth Sense, and even then.
I've seen Sixth Sense,
Okay.
but he's not in that.
Oh yeah.
So can I give my real guess now? Finding out that you haven't seen those.
Yeah.
Big Monkey, Kong Skull Island.
Just, I thought you said Kung. Kung Skull.
Kong Skull Island.
No, he's good in that. It's not not one of my favorite
No.
performances
Yeah,
of
yeah.
his though.
Ooh.
I almost forgot he was in these until I saw his filmography. Can I put Kingsman?
Yeah, it's number 5.
Wow, what is
I know you
number
so well, my
one?
There we go.
What the
I would say Kong is like 6,
Oh,
just
okay.
behind
Yeah, yeah.
Kingsman.
I knew you liked that movie, but he's not great in that movie.
No.
Mm.
So you guys have had what, 2 guesses?
I've had
each?
3.
You've had 3. You've
I've
had.
also had 3 that
Okay.
I started. Oh.
I don't think either of you would have gotten this one without
Well, I
100
know
guesses.
we all don't like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
So I was like, that one's not
Yeah,
in
Is it
there.
a western? Okay.
Ooh.
It's A Time to Kill.
Oh, you just watched that movie, man.
Yeah. Genuinely one of his greatest performances.
Wow.
Absolutely fucking gut punch of a film.
You watched that in between proposing this like full
Yeah,
thing.
I
Come on,
did.
that's unfair. I didn't even know
unfair.
you watched it.
No.
You guys don't know what films I've seen and haven't seen
I do.
in general.
He
told-
generally does.
Yeah, true.
You told me that while you were watching.
Oh,
this, how
you
good
knew
it
that I had
was.
seen A Time to Kill, sure, yeah. But
You
like,
sent
if
me a
you look
clip
at
of Samuel
someone's,
Jackson, and I should have guessed.
yeah, I felt like you had a bit of an edge to guess it too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Exactly.
no.
That's not fair. That's not fair to Melina.
I didn't go in with it thinking,
No,
oh,
that's
this is going to be one of my top films from him. But
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's genuinely one of his best performances.
Wow.
It's sadly still a very, very relevant movie.
Yeah. Do you know what it's about?
No, I'm not familiar.
So
at all.
it's Sam Jackson, Matthew McConaughey,
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
You said both Matthew McConaughey and Sandra Bullock were very attractive.
Yes,
In that
oh,
movie, and it was distracting.
Distractingly so.
Oh yeah. No, that happens sometimes. Yep.
But it's set in the South. I think in the 90s. Like I think
Yeah,
it's present day.
I was gonna ask, like, because you didn't give a time period, but like from the period, from the way you described the plot, I thought, oh, is it like the 50s or like the 40s? But
It's never.
when I saw the
quite,
clip,
yeah.
I was like, oh, this looks very 90s. So.
So it's set, I think, present day in the South, and Samuel Jackson's daughter gets kidnapped and raped and almost beaten
Oh
to
my
death
God.
Yeah.
by 2 rednecks, and he shoots them up.
To which he says it's time to kill.
Yeah, and then he's put on trial, and it's about trying to defend. Matthew
Yeah.
McConaughey defends him in court.
Wow.
Very moving and very
No,
powerful
it sounds
movie.
it sounds really good.
Highly recommend it. It's on Disney Plus.
Oh, that's noted.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Some parts are really, really hard to watch though.
I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
imagine.
Given the
Can
subject.
imagine.
It's got the
Yeah.
clan, like
Oh.
like
Yeah,
Kiefer
yeah.
Sutherland is in it, and he
Yeah.
plays like a clan leader.
It is the South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you want to go next, or should I go next?
Up to you.
I'll just go next.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
Okay.
keep the order to it.
Do you want to guess them first or?
I guess for you first, so go ahead.
Okay. Winter Soldier.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had Winter Soldier and Avengers.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Because he's really good in Avengers
Yeah.
as well. Those are like the two where like Fury's most prominent.
Mm-hmm.
You could also argue Far From Home, but that's not really Fury.
No.
Mm.
And I don't like that version of Fury. He's a
Where-
dumbass in that movie.
Where does Winter Soldier rank?
It's higher than it's number 2.
Number 2.
Wow, number
okay.
2.
Right.
Well, I know you like Kingsman, so I'm gonna say Kingsman.
It's not here.
Mm.
I actually forgot he was in that movie. Which is sad because he gives a good performance.
He has,
in that.
yeah. It's one of his funniest performances.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Most unique. He's very different from a lot of
Yeah.
characters he's played before.
I'm also gonna go with the Star Wars prequels. I think you're gonna say Revenge of the Sith, though.
Number 1.
Yeah.
I'm a fan at heart. I can't help it.
Oh, now I'm like scrolling through, and I'm like, I'm not sure what you've seen.
I don't know if I should give like a small hint.
No, I can do this. I can do this. I'm gonna go for The Hateful Eight.
I've never seen that movie.
Damn it.
He's never seen a single Tarantino movie.
No.
Oh, have you? Which
I've
one?
seen Pulp Fiction.
Ah, Pulp Fiction. That makes sense.
I didn't really like it. as
Yeah, I
much
didn't
as
really
thought I
like
would.
Pulp Fiction either. Okay, well, I know what my next guess is. It's Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Well,
Yeah.
my hint was like the top 3 have serious overlap
Yeah.
with you. Just a consequence of having similar movie
yeah.
tastes.
Yeah.
The last 2 though are not on your list.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, so what's place was the?
That was number 3.
Number 3. So we got 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah, it's 4 and 5.
Okay.
The Incredibles.
Yeah.
Ah,
Number 5.
I don't think I would have thought of that.
I
okay,
did
so
my work.
number 4 left.
He's-
Jurassic Park.
Yes, that's all. I also did the same as you. I put Star Wars prequels, any of them, but Revenge
I think
of the
it's
Sith is
fair.
the star one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Otherwise, we launch into a whole nother debate about
It's
the prequels.
prequels, Avengers, Die Hard, Jurassic Park, and Incredibles.
Nice. Good shouts.
When you picked Jurassic Park from Michael, I was like, oh, are you gonna
Oh.
forget about that when you asked me?
I knew she had forgotten about it, so I was like, yep, I'm going to bank that.
Hey.
And I'm proud of you for getting Incredibles.
Yeah.
High five.
That's one I don't think I would have guessed.
No, I mean, because he's not in that movie that much, but
No.
But I like Frozen.
Yeah.
He was my favorite character.
He's
as a kid.
more of a character in it than say like he is in some of the other ones that like
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I like that
Yeah.
movie, but I don't
But,
think I can. Yeah.
yeah.
As a kid, he was my favorite character. It was purely at both powers and design.
Yeah.
He looked cool as fuck.
Mhm.
Cool.
Honey, where is my super suit?
Where is my super suit?
All right.
I will give you just one hint.
Okay.
One of them is a TV show. I wasn't sure if we were allowed.
Oh.
I wasn't sure.
You're playing on challenge.
I
mode.
genuinely don't know what TV show Samuel L. Jackson has been in, so I think I'm gonna have to pull.
I
up.
know one, but it's not a good one, and I don't think you picked it.
Okay, so who's guessing first? I think I guess first there.
Yeah,
So,
so
Shaun,
go.
you
I
can
want to pick
guess
Jurassic
first.
Park for you as well.
No.
Damn.
Because I agree, he's too minor a part of it. It is a great film. We all love it. But I agree with you.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic movie.
Absolutely.
I feel slighted for putting it on my list.
Would you pick a Tarantino movie? Because he does have some really good roles in Tarantino movies. I don't think you put Hateful Eight on your list though.
Is that your final?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Hateful Eight.
Nope.
I didn't think so.
I don't like Tarantino. I've seen one
I
of his
know.
films.
Yeah.
I want to put one of the MCU movies in.
Which one?
It's got to be Winter Soldier.
Correct. Look, if we have to pick a Sam Jackson performance from the MCU,
Yeah.
It has to be
it
Winter
is
Soldier.
Winter Soldier. So that's number 3 you got.
Number 3, right in the middle.
What fucking TV shows has he been on?
I'll say he has a minor role in it.
Well, that's not fair. you disqualified Jurassic Park for that.
Yeah, but I thought he was so fun in this show.
It's not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., is it?
No.
Yeah, that's
No,
not
I'm
fair.
kidding.
Oh. You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
You wouldn't have watched that. Would you?
Do I take offense to whatever it is you're referring to?
Maybe,
in the
yeah.
question?
That one episode of Law and Order he was in.
Masterpiece.
Yeah.
Absolute
Oh,
masterpiece.
you never watched Ghostwriter?
Oh. Have you taken a guess?
No. We're both trying to find the TV show now. I think.
Yeah.
You're too hung up.
But like,
You're too
there's so
hung up.
many of these that don't fit into what I think you'd watch.
You don't know what I want.
I'm really tempted to say Boondocks.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
You said that, but I don't. Does she seem like the kind?
I don't think she's the kind of person who's seen Boondock Saints. Not Boondock Saints, Boondocks. Boondock
Yeah.
Saints is a different movie with different people.
No, I've not seen Boondocks.
Exactly.
No, I didn't think so.
No. I love watching the thinking brain at work. This is so fascinating.
If you say something like assembled, I will kill you.
It's not. I only have one MCU project on there.
Or fucking Sesame Street. That'd be a perfect troll answer.
I wish I did now.
See, you don't give a
Aw.
shit about Star Wars, so it wouldn't be one of the Star Wars movies. You disqualified Jurassic Park because he's not in it enough. Why are you an enigma?
I wanna.
Correct. Women. Am I right?
I wanna make a movie guess. Glass.
Yeah.
Ah, I knew there was
I don't
one
think it's a great
good,
movie,
so
but-
like, yeah.
We
But
mentioned
it-
Shyamalan earlier.
Yeah.
It made sense.
Triple X.
It's number 4.
Nice.
one.
Triple X?
Nope.
Nah, I didn't think so.
I think we've got one more guess each.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you still have, I think, 3 left?
Yeah, because you're a fucking
Yeah.
enigma.
You're so, who are you?
Who am I? You don't even know me.
I don't even know you,
Ooh.
man.
See, I don't know if you've even seen Die Hard.
That's the thing. Would you like Die Hard?
Yeah, is that
That's
your
the
kind of
question.
movie?
Yeah.
Well, you guys know very well what I don't like.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking.
I feel
You know
like
what? Last guess, Kong Skull Island.
correct.
that. Okay,
Go for
sure.
stupidity.
I know
It could
you
work.
only watched it for fucking Tom Hiddleston
Number
anyway.
1, bro!
You mentioned it last week, and I was
Yep.
like, "Well, you're gonna put it on the list."
Mm-hmm.
True Romance?
Mm-mm.
No.
What was the show?
Staged.
Fuck
Shit!
you! Fuck you!
Oh my god, isn't he only in like one episode?
Yeah.
2.
Oh yeah, too.
So you eliminate him from Jurassic Park.
He
No,
was
you
the
know, you
best
see-
part
you
of
see-
that
okay,
season.
hold on. I get it. Stage itself is such a short show.
yeah.
So like any amount of like screen time doesn't really count as minor. Fucking Meryl Streep's in that. And
Yes.
Yeah, she is.
Olivia Colman.
Yep.
Everyone's
Christopher
in-
Waltz.
Fuck you though. Barely a TV show.
Yeah,
God
no,
it
damn
is. But
It's on number 5. I think he just brought some real fun energy. He worked very well within the story. It was really fun.
go fuck yourself.
The other one that you guys didn't get on number 2, The Incredibles.
See, I wanted to guess The Incredibles,
okay.
but it
I-
seemed a bit too obvious.
Yeah.
For me, it was like I didn't want to keep guessing stuff from my list.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Because I did think about Incredibles, but like I want to guess something else.
It's just iconic.
Yeah.
You gotta love it. Wow, yeah. We're such big fans of Sam Jackson. No, this only made me realize how little of his stuff I've actually
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah.
He's done a lot more serious roles than I
Yeah.
could have realized, which is like, yeah, he's a
Absolutely.
serious actor in the sense of like, he plays serious roles, but like actual kind of like proper
Drama.
like drama
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to watch a Time to Kill.
Yeah, Time to Kill is really good. It's certainly a very different role
Yeah.
from the rest of my list, that's for sure.
Because everyone knows him as the guy that says motherfucker.
Yeah.
Or there's
I've had it
snakes.
with these motherfucking
Fucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Yeah, I think people forget he's a good actor.
Yeah.
People forget he's actually a monkey fighting motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
All right.
What a
He
man.
dubbed that in himself. I'm so proud.
What's our so we got top 5 clothing items
I kind of
and
want to do swears next.
Okay, I was hoping to leave that if we still had time.
Okay, if you don't want to do it, then
To
it's
leave,
fine.
you know, the sensors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is my favorite term.
Yeah, I wouldn't censor it. I just want it at the end where YouTube
Yeah.
definitely isn't listening anymore.
Exactly.
Okay.
I
So we
feel
got
like
clothing items or kids shows.
one is more difficult than the other.
Yeah.
I think.
Which one do you think's more difficult?
I think nostalgia shows is going to be way more difficult.
Oh, I
Ah.
thought clothing items, because like,
Really? There's only a limited amount of clothing items.
This is
know.
what I said as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like women also have a whole like a lot more to
That
choose
is-
from
that is
like
true.
guys.
yeah. You
So
guys
I think-
get so much more variety.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
Do you want to deal with the other women issues as well while you get the wardrobe? It's not a good trade, trust me.
I'm thinking. I'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Let's put a pin in that.
Yeah, let's put a pin in that.
So yeah, are we gonna go? Do you want to do clothing items
Yeah.
next then? Okay. So I guess it's back to
Yeah,
me.
back to you.
Oh god, I'm gonna sound so basic.
Mhm.
when we gets to mine.
Yeah. Oh right. Okay. I thought you meant like when you gave a guess for mine.
I mean that
Who's-
too. Really.
Who's
I'm guessing.
cool.
Fashionista.
Graphic shirt or
yeah,
shirt.
graphic tees is number one.
Bam.
I gotta go with a hoodie.
Actually, not on this list.
Man.
Though I do like a good zip up hoodie.
Okay, I know what my
Okay.
second guess is gonna be, but you can go.
I'm gonna go for hats, parentheses, beanies / caps. No.
Caps, ah. I feel like out of the three of us, you're most likely to wear a hat,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
A cap.
Yeah, I didn't include accessories.
I also had to hold back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am going to say. Do I say flannel shirt or flannel jacket? Something flannel.
I think just flannel.
Just
Yeah, I'll give you
flannel.
that. I wrote flannel / plaid.
Yeah, you gotta get.
I said shirt, but like
That's
I like it in general. So, cause I got a jacket, jumper, shirt.
full Canadian.
My shoes currently have
Yeah,
plaid on them.
flannel is something I'd like to wear more, but it always feels so formal for me, and I don't know why.
Very much fits in with the scene I grew up in with music and stuff like that. So, but yeah, no, that's number 3.
Number 3. I'm thinking what could be between a shirt and a flannel for you. Sneakers.
Well,
What?
okay,
Shoes.
I'll give you sneakers because I do have high top Vans on here.
Yeah, that's very specific.
Very specific.
Yeah,
I'm taking sneakers.
It's number
give
5
her
though,
sneakers.
Yeah.
and I do like a good baseball boot. So
Oh, yeah.
a good Converse.
Yeah.
They're just no arch support.
We've all reached that age
Yeah.
where we're like, oh, cannot wear Converse.
No ankle support, no arch support. You stand in them for 5 minutes and you feel like you're gonna fucking fall
I
over.
had the same thing with Vans though.
See, these ones have extra support in the back of the leg.
Nice.
nice.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
That's why I like the high top one specifically.
Smart. Yeah.
Final option, much more boring, jeans.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Skinny jeans specifically.
Yeah.
'Cause that's all I wear. I don't like straight cut, boot cut. I don't like any other cuts of jeans. Just
Nice.
just skinny jeans.
70s flair. No, that's your
No disco pants.
No disco.
No Kendrick
no.
Lamar pants. No.
Actually, you know what? I would wear those.
No
Yeah.
cowboy boots.
What?
There are
It
people
would
that just wear
depend.
cowboy boots.
Yeah. No. Exactly.
Yeah. Maybe.
Put a pin in that.
Yeah.
So what were the ones we missed?
Boots.
Just boots.
Just
okay.
boots.
So if
like-
I had just not said cowboy and boots,
yeah, just like actual.
straight up boots.
Yeah, boots.
That's fair.
Yeah, because that's like my 2 like go betweens of shoes is like sneakers, like the Vans or Converse, or like a boot, which could be like a. I don't have Doc Martens, but that kind of type of boot.
I get you.
That was the only one you missed though.
Wow.
The
You
Stompers.
got close to other ones. I was kind of
Yeah.
specific
Yeah.
in mine.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, you said you were Mr. Basic.
Yeah, I am Mr. Basic.
Do you want to throw out your first guess, Michael? How mean do you want to be?
I'm right here. I can take it.
Hoodie.
Duh. Yeah, that's straight up number 1.
yeah.
I wear a
Wow.
hoodie all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I I feel very cozy in a hoodie. That is number one.
Number one. I will go for plain t-shirt, black or blue.
That was actually, I was trying to figure out how
I
to
didn't
word
give a color, but I will give you t-shirt.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to word plain ass t-shirt.
I had long sleeve t-shirts more to be specific. Because again, cozy.
We can't tell that though.
I know,
Yeah.
because I'm wearing a hoodie all the
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
It's no
I'm
different.
not big on long sleeve t-shirts.
No, same.
I've only gotten back into them like recently.
I think it's because like the one thing I always have trouble with when I'm getting t-shirt is shoulder fit. And if you've got longer sleeves, they always fit weird if you've not got like perfect fit in the shoulders for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So it's always tough to find something that's comfortable in a long sleeve.
Even right now, I've got like a bunch of short sleeve like t-shirts that I usually up until very recently usually wore under these hoodies. But the thing is, I'm not comfortable like just with my arms being out in the open to the world. I just don't like it, so I started getting like longer sleeve ones, and they're great. I love them.
Fair enough.
Nice and warm.
Yeah.
Cozy.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Cozy.
Jeans.
Is it? Sorry, was it number 2?
Oh, was that,
That was number 2.
Okay,
No,
cool.
that was number 3.
number 3?
Oh,
Jeans.
Not here. No.
Okay.
wow.
I wonder if you've picked what just missed being on my list.
Ah, okay.
I'll guess that. Sweatpants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Woo.
I only wear jeans if I'm going outside because sweatpants looks kind of trashy out
Yeah.
in public.
Yep.
That's our generation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I almost exclusively wear sweatpants at home. If I'm going out, unless I'm going just round to the store round the corner, I refuse to go anywhere in sweatpants.
Same.
I always feel so
Absolutely.
particular and so weird when I do that because like my mom's just like if I'm going like a walk somewhere, like she'll be like, you can just like come in like with like your jogging bottoms and stuff. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No.
I am not comfortable being
Yeah.
in public where people can see me without like jeans or just in sweatpants because it feels lazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the same with me.
100%, yeah.
I think it's because like it's also like a nightwear sleepwear thing for me too. So like there's that thing of, well, I'm going out in pajamas.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
No, I'm same team there. It just feels weird. This is my house clothes.
Yeah.
It's not like a germ thing. It's just the people will know.
Yeah.
I've worn this for 7 days
They
in
will
a row.
look
Yeah,
at me
yeah,
and be like,
I'm
"Lazy
like
bitch."
1 day off of putting a new pair on.
Yeah.
Like there's stains on here. That's food from so many days.
There was also the other thing for me where like there was a time where I'd have like sweatpants where like along with like a hoodie or something like that of the same color. So if I went outside like that, it looked like I was wearing a tracksuit. And
yeah,
that's not the
yeah.
kind of
That's not your vibe.
image I want
Yeah.
to put out into other people because I am not a lad.
Yeah, no, like
I do not want people to think I am a lad.
Yeah, my hoodie matches a lot of the color of like my sweatpants at home. So like, yeah, I'm not going out in that because
Yeah.
that just
No.
looks.
I did it as a kid and I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
No.
This is degrading to me. So
Damn.
you've got 1, 2, and 3.
Ooh, okay, you took my answer, so I'm a little.
Sorry.
I will say I struggled to get 5. So
Yeah,
I'll
I
take
feel
all of them.
I'm struggling to think of 5.
My number 5 is a stretch.
Oh God.
I know my answer for the stretch.
Do you?
I think so. But you go ahead with your normal guess.
You might get it.
I genuinely don't know. I'm torn between 2, and one's weird and one's not.
Would you like me to give you a hint?
Sure.
Melina said it for you earlier, but it wasn't one of the right guesses.
Oh shit.
Bold of you to assume we know what comes out of our mouth.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I have no
I
idea.
don't even know.
No, I don't remember what you guessed for me.
Oh no.
Y'all have bad memories.
Normally I have a pretty good memory.
Not this time.
No.
No.
I think we've bounced around so many words. Shit, what is
Oh my god.
10. 9.
a hat. No.
I don't wear hats. Unless it's like the beanie I wear over here when it's cold. I don't wear hats because my hair is fucking horrible when it comes to hats. It's like about sneakers.
Damn it. I thought about saying sneakers.
I was really just gonna put shoes, and I was like, no, I need to be more specific.
Yeah,
than
shoes
that.
is a bit.
That's too basic.
Yeah.
So I put sneakers.
Nice. I know this.
What's the stretch?
Christmas sweater.
That is a
You have
good
a
one.
good collection
That
of
is a
Christmas
good one.
sweaters.
I have
yeah.
So, dear listener, for context, I have this own personal tradition of mine. Every year I will buy a new Christmas sweater for that year. So I have a growing collection. Not on the list though.
I'm offended.
I didn't think of that, and I've...
No, it's okay, because
Terrible that I
that's
didn't
why I
think
was
of
like, it's a stretch. I'm like,
Why not?
Christmas sweater.
You wanna know what my stretch is?
Glasses.
Oh, come on!
Damn, you need to wear them.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't need to.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, I don't need to
No,
wear
he
them.
needs.
I can...
He needs to. He needs to.
No, put them back on.
And put it back on.
I only started wearing these, honestly, during lockdown.
Wow. That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, you're right, actually. I remember the first year of college, you never really wore your glasses.
No, because, again, I didn't need them most of the time. I mean, they help a fuck ton.
Yeah.
Especially now that I've started wearing them, and I'm so used to them that, like, yeah, you look blurry as fuck to me right now. So maybe I do kind of need them now, but, like, with lockdown, specifically because I was on my laptop at first for, like, a lot. And these glasses specifically have, like, sort of filters for them that make my eyes strain a little less if I look at my laptop or computer, like, too long. So I just started wearing them, like, full time, and now I feel weird without them.
Damn.
Wow.
I don't think I would have ever guessed.
No, that's why I said it was a stretch. I wasn't expecting you to get it.
That's like me putting headphones.
Honestly, if I had gotten enough time. But yeah, that's my list.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna say now. I didn't put shoes at all. Any shoes?
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go sweatpants.
No.
Oh, did you only go with outdoor clothes?
Yes. I didn't even think about it.
No, sweatpants genuinely didn't cross my mind either. And I'm like, shit, I wear them all the time.
Yeah.
I want to say cardigan.
That's number one.
Yeah.
I love it. I put it big cardigan.
I don't know if this makes any sense, but what hoodie is for me, cardigans are for you.
Yeah.
I feel that's true.
It's just legit. I wear something around the house if I'm like, fuck, I have to go out. Cardigan.
Cardigan, yeah.
They do look
Cardigan.
very cozy.
They are very cozy if you get the right material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That good wool.
Good.
Cheap
Yeah.
ass bitch.
Yeah.
Cardigans are just like Christmas jumpers you can wear all year round.
Yeah, literally.
That's my hot take.
That's a good hot take.
Yeah. Damn. I don't know if you would be this specific, but one I've seen you wear a lot is like college jumper things. I don't know how to describe them, but like they usually have like University of
Oh,
whatever.
like crew neck?
Yeah, I think crew necks.
I don't have that. No, no.
I don't think I'm gonna get any right.
Yeah,
I'm being
I
honest.
got cardigan right because I was like, I'm sure I can get that, but like past that, I'm honestly not
Cardigan
sure.
was my next guess.
Oh,
So
well,
yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Get fucked. After that, it's hard. It's hard. Other than
This is where it comes down to like women have a lot more options as to clothes, and like guys generally don't know the names of them.
Well, I have 3 things on here that both of you guys would wear regularly.
Oh, regularly?
regularly.
Oh, okay.
Can't say skirt.
Hey, we're Scottish.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I wear kilt like that.
Yeah.
I'm wearing one right now. My
wouldn't fucking know.
balls
I don't
are
know.
just out.
Balls are hanging.
Free, low and free, my friend. Low and free.
Just airing them.
I don't think we're that
spreading
close
all-
as friends.
You know, the summer months are tough.
Yeah, I gotta get that breeze. Should I say sneakers were you?
I told you
She
no
said
shoes.
no 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 capes. I actually want to say this isn't something either of us wear, but I kind of want to say scrunchie.
Oh, I should have put that on there.
Yeah, you've got one on your wrist. like right
I
now.
always have them on my
Yeah.
wrist with me because if I get overwhelmed, my hair is the first thing that's gotta be like tied
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Can I get an honorary non-point?
Honorary non-point.
Wow.
Because this, I saw it as an accessory,
Yeah.
and I was like, if I go accessories, I'm gonna go insane.
It's
Yeah,
the only thing
yeah.
I can like think, or like a clothing item for like you that I'd associate with you.
I think it's just your final guess.
Skill issue.
Oh God. Something that we would wear. Jeans?
Yep, number 5.
Ah.
I love some funky jeans.
Yeah, we've seen you in jeans. It felt like too
Simple.
too
Yeah,
simple.
Yeah, because I would put like, oh, why jeans, but it's still jeans.
Yeah,
it's just jeans.
That's like
at
me
the end
putting
of the
skinny jeans.
Yeah.
I'll give you jeans.
I love big jeans.
You cannot lie.
Love big jean.
Big jeans. Big jean.
Love big jean.
Big jean is
Big
not
fan.
my love.
Jean.
So any final spurts guesses?
Oh,
From both of us? Have I
Yeah,
gone?
just hit me. You've got 1 in 5.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Cardigan and jeans, which is what I'm wearing right now.
Yeah. Those are jeans?
They're jeans.
Ah.
Really?
Yeah,
They don't look like jeans. from
No.
me.
they're very cozy jeans.
Oh.
That's the best category of jeans. Cozy jeans.
See, to me, that's skinny jeans.
Yeah, but not all skinny jeans are sitting jeans.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
No, that's true. I have ripped through a lot of skinny jeans.
You see,
But
it's,
times I've sat down and just heard, oh, god damn it.
see, that's why I don't like skinny jeans. Because it's too humbling of an experience. It happens once, and you're like, never skinny again. Never
Yeah.
again.
Dear listener, that's confirmation that Michael is thick.
I am not remotely thick. Not when it comes to my ass.
Thick.
I get like at the thigh seam. It
Mine's is always in the crotch.
really. I've never got.
That's
I think
confirmation
it's
of another thing.
The way I sit, potentially something else.
Damn, man, you're gonna say that on podcast?
You know, I break all my sweaters because my muscles are
Yeah.
so
Every
big.
single pair of work jeans, and they aren't skinny jeans, I have ripped the crotch out of. That's not even me trying to brag, it's just a fact.
Oh yeah, sure.
And
No,
so I
no.
rip the crotch. It sounds like you're doing it
No,
voluntarily.
every single time I will be at work and I will bend down to get something off
Yep.
of a shelf and I'll just hear, yup. God damn it.
The ring of the Magnum Bell. We made a good choice in this episode to do these.
You don't ever break like your flannels. I used to do it all the time. Because I got wide shoulders, so when you like,
Oh.
they're kind of tight and you reach both your arms forward.
See,
and in the
I
back
always
it just-
like oversized.
Yeah, since
Like
then.
I say,
yeah.
I have trouble fitting my shoulders, so I always go above
Yeah.
so that there's a bit more space because I'm always
That's
worried
good,
about
yeah.
stuff like that. So I've never ripped a flannel, thankfully.
Oh, I've ripped so many.
I have a few flannels I've tried on recently going, I'd throw them out because if I wear them, I'm going to rip them.
Yeah, I have it with so many like tight tops where like my arms are, I think, either too long or too
Yeah.
wide or something. Where I'm like, I cannot reach forward properly. My arms cannot go up fully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are not on my fucking top 5.
Okay, so I think I have one more guess.
Just throw them out there, man.
Damn.
I've lost track at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Big fluffy socks.
Socks is one.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Never even thought of socks.
I thought socks would be too basic, so I was
Yeah.
like,
No, 'cause-
big and fluffy.
I can appreciate a good sock.
Yeah,
No, I get that.
You seem like the kind of person that would
Yeah.
appreciate a good sock. Can I just say the same?
Yeah. No, like I have legit 2 baskets of socks. Cute socks, comfy socks.
Ah.
Yes. And not all socks go with all shoes, because that's also.
Of course not.
And then you have fashion socks, and like useful socks, because I have docs.
See, this
and
is what I mean by women have it differently.
Hey,
Hold on.
You're talking about our struggles here.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that I have like these sort of like night socks as well. Where like if I want to like lounge around, like if I'm in like nightwear or whatever, I put like these big fluffy socks.
Oh, you're
on.
talking
Yeah.
about kind of like slipper sock.
Yeah,
type
so
thing.
like that. Yeah,
the
because
little grippies.
Yeah.
yeah. Cozy as hell.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I can't wear them.
Divine.
My feet get too warm in those.
Same.
My feet get too cold all the time, so
My feet are constantly cold, so usually around the house I'm wearing socks, but if I put on like slipper socks or slippers in general, my feet get too warm. It's annoying.
I have
Yeah,
this
I
thing-
take my socks off while I sleep because
Yeah,
I get
same.
overheated.
yeah, I do that. I just feel more comfy with like letting the grippers out and sleeping.
I'll give you the last number 3 and 4. Number 3, graphic tees. I don't wear them a lot.
Yeah, that's it. I don't think I've seen you in graphic tees very often.
Because it's like a summer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'll have them like kind of oversized and just tuck them in your jeans.
Should have guessed
Good to
that.
go.
You've worn graphic tees, like yeah.
Yeah, there's one
Occasionally.
you wear a lot.
My green one.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
future something one.
I have no idea what it says.
Yeah, I've tried to read it so many times.
Had it for
I
so
remember
long.
editing the original
Yeah.
episode where you were wearing it, and I was like, I have no fucking idea what this says.
I have
There-
no
there's
idea.
also
I've
the-
never actually looked at it.
The other thing, I mean, there's also the other thing where like women who wear like graphic tees. I know women who wear graphic tees all the time, but like you feel weird kind of like trying to read it
Look
stuff
at the
because
boobs.
just
Yeah.
from, you know, positioning.
I was like, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to read
You're
your
like,
shirt. I'm just trying to read your shirt. And my last one is jumpsuits and overalls. I don't wear them a lot.
Yeah.
Overalls.
It's such a simple way to look kind of sophisticated.
Mhm.
I have a really nice like denim jumpsuit. You just zip it
I was
up.
gonna
and
say
you're good to
you've
go.
worn that denim jumpsuit here before.
I have. That's great.
Yeah.
You put it on. A belt if you want to be fashionable. You don't fucking have to.
Mhm.
And bam, one piece of clothing, no thoughts, head empty,
Yeah.
fashion.
I don't think that
Slay.
really exists for
Thank you.
guys. If you wear like denim or not denim, but like denim overalls, you kind of look a bit
Workman-y.
white trash.
Yeah. You can maybe get away with like a denim jacket or something. But
Denim jacket, yeah, but that's not like a one piece.
Nah.
I mean,
thing.
overalls, they're coming back, but you have to.
I still don't
style
think they
it.
look
Yeah.
good.
For guys as well, specifically, you end up looking like a farmer.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's very farmer.
You can't pull
Yeah.
it off in the cute way the girls can.
No,
I think it's all about styling.
it's. I think there's
different
just so limited options for guys when
yeah,
it
and
comes to
different
styling them.
expectations
Yeah.
and different like connotations depending on like what guys wear compared to what girls wear.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, just we should get a zip up like jumpsuit type of thing for men, where you just zip, done for the day.
I'm just picturing that singer guy.
I'm picturing
Benson
boiler
Boone.
suits. Right
Yeah.
now. I'm picturing boiler suits. Right
Yeah. That was something. Oh my god.
Did you see Zach Zuckerberg?
Yes, I saw the Zuck party.
Yeah,
Oh
he didn't need to zuck it.
no.
now. Get zucked.
Ugh. And in summers, like jumpsuits, great. Is it a humbling experience when you have to go to the bathroom? Oh,
This is another thing. A lot of women's clothing is like so inconvenient when it comes to going
Yeah.
to the bathroom.
yeah. And you just sit there and you're like, I am so uncomfortable. Nobody sees me, yet I am so incredibly uncomfortable. So yeah, women's fashion, am I right? Try it sometime.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Yeah, and our sizing is great. There's like 4
So
different
perfect.
types of sizing. Are you small, medium, large? Are you 34?
I was gonna
Or
say
are you
there's
UK size? Or are
there's
you
like
EU size?
numbers.
Yeah, I also love
Yeah.
how you don't get pockets.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you
So
very
cool.
rarely have pockets in your
the
clothes.
jeans I'm wearing now do have pockets, and when you have pockets, oh, do you use them?
I've heard so many tales from like women that are like, I love this dress, it has pockets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. If a dress has pockets,
It's gold.
fantastic.
Whereas a lot of guys' clothes has like too many pockets sometimes.
Yeah, and also I think your guys' pockets are too deep. So then when you have stuff in your pocket, you get this bulb on your leg
Yeah.
of like, these are where my keys are. Like,
Yes,
I can
yeah.
fucking
I'm getting that with my
tell.
fucking wallet
I
right
can
now.
fucking tell.
Yeah.
You have a tumor of keys on your leg.
There's
You
keys
can
in
always
here,
see
and
my
there's a
headphones and my keys in my pocket.
There's the pocket for phones.
Yes.
And the pocket for the wallet.
Yep.
I never
Yeah.
use the back pockets because I don't. It feels weird.
My
using it.
wallet's always in my back pocket, and my keys are always in my left, along my headphones, and my phone's in my right hand pocket.
Look, I as a woman take too much advantage of my jacket pockets to the fact that I have the 2 bumps.
I
like,
I
on my
don't use jacket pockets very often. Like if
because you
I
have
if I have a
space.
bottle of juice, yep, that's going in there. But
Yeah.
other than that,
Yeah, whenever I'm out with like Manuel, I'm like, oh, I just bought this like bottle of drink. I don't want to hold it. He's like,
yeah,
gone.
I especially love the stitched pockets that you get. They're like pockets but are fake.
oh, that look like pockets, but you can't use them.
They're a
Well,
lie.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just gotta take the stitch out, and then it
why?
works.
Why is the stitch there to
There's
begin
not a
with is the
single
point.
So
guy's
people don't-
design.
So people don't go, put their hands in, and then it looks better on the mannequin and stuff like that.
It's just, I'm still convinced it's the stupid thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay,
buy more purses.
Also,
bags.
guys have that little extra denim pocket
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I get the
on
extra
skinny
denim.
jeans or
Not
on
this
jeans.
one.
Yeah.
I get those.
I've never understood.
I call it
I
my
don't know.
coin bag.
Yeah, I'll
For like
sometimes
my
put
3
like
yeah.
coins.
I'll put like coins in it, or I'll put like a guitar pick, or
Yeah.
you know, but I don't really understand
Yeah,
what it's for.
yeah.
Anyway, we've been on this topic for a
Oh my
while.
god, yeah.
We're fashionistas.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're so fashionable. It's crazy.
So are we? I think we're just over an hour for now.
Do you want to do one more?
Yeah, I think we'll finish up on
Kids shows.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I named it nostalgia shows.
Okay.
So it's just shows I watched growing up, and I have a soft spot for.
Ah, okay.
That's
My
probably
list
more
would have
accurate,
been.
because that's kind of how I just treated mine.
See, mine
Again.
would have been very different if I had did that. So I did
Okay.
kid shows specifically.
So, give me your definition of that. So just so I
Oh,
know
I
how
saw you
you
watched as
went
a
in
kid.
thinking.
kid shows.
Okay.
A
cool.
show you watched as a kid.
Yeah, it was on
Show made for
Nickelodeon,
kids. Okay.
Disney,
Yeah, yeah.
C-
Nickelodeon.
BBC, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Cool.
If I went for nostalgia shows, I would have been talking about like Stargate or Star Trek.
Oh
or,
yeah. Okay.
You know, because I grew up with all of that stuff. So
It's funny, the nostalgia shows, but a lot of them are stuff some of them are stuff I saw when I was in my teenage years, but like still really loved. So
Yeah.
yeah,
don't know if that means I'm going first, but
I don't
Do we want to follow the same order we have? Want to shake it up?
mind. What do you guys want to do?
oh god, we're being indecisive.
Don't look at me at this. I'm
Okay,
indecisive.
let's
There
just
you go.
stick with the usual
Okay, cool.
format then
Yeah.
that we've been doing.
Kids shows.
Have a good
What did you
look
watch
at you.
as a child?
Yeah. What shaped you as a human being?
Can I put in the big obvious one? I don't even have this on my list, but it feels like the obvious one. SpongeBob.
SpongeBob's there, yeah. It is number 4.
Yeah.
Number 4.
I'm gonna say it's not on my list because I feel like that would be the default answer for all of us.
I
I'm putting that
I
in the
didn't
bug
even
right now.
think.
I wasn't gonna put it on, but I did realize I watched a lot of it growing up, so I was like, yeah, it should be on there.
For me, I watched it, but I only had one VHS and some DVDs because I didn't have Nickelodeon,
yeah.
so I couldn't watch it like constantly until like streaming became a thing.
I watched it constantly because it was on Nickelodeon all the damn
It
time.
probably still is.
Yeah, oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think it owns Nicktoons.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for Pokemon.
Nope.
Ah,
I am not a Pokemon lover.
Wow.
blasphemy.
Get out.
Blasphemy.
Out of here. This is Anime Lane. Do you know where people started?
Actual blasphemy.
Yeah, not a big fan. I play the games, I don't really like the show.
Damn.
That was my one solid guess.
Well, damn. SpongeBob was my solid guess as well. I feel like I should know, but my mind is going blank right now because we probably watched a lot of similar shows as a kid.
Yeah.
I want to say. But then again, that age gap. There's a 4-year age gap. Things can change in kids show land.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you watch a lot of Cartoon Network? Did you?
Did I?
Did
you?
he?
Did I?
Because there are Cartoon Network shows I want to see, but it's a gamble because you're gonna hit me with that. I never watched Cartoon Network. I want to say for some reason, Billy and Mandy.
No, I did watch it. It wasn't one of my favorites.
That's blasphemy as well.
It's topped by some other shows.
Damn.
Okay. I don't know if this is slightly after your time, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Drake and Josh.
That's actually before all of our time.
Yeah.
Just want to point out.
Oh yeah, shit, we get it late. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did watch it a lot, but no, not one of my top 5.
That one was that Disney?
That was Nick.
Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have Nickelodeon or Disney or anything.
That
like
was the late 90s.
Late
going
90s,
into the
early
early 2000s.
2000s.
Yeah.
The fact that I only have one guess left and I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I want to do another Cartoon Network show now that you've teased that, but
I didn't think this would stump you guys this much.
what era of Cartoon Network? Though?
Well, you got to remember, I would have had consciousness around 2002.
Oh.
And my formative years for kids shows were up to about 2010.
Yeah.
So you got that solid 8-year range.
There's so many shows though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that was a golden age as well. They were so varied and
Yup.
stuff. I fucking loved Cartoon Network as a kid.
You're really focusing on
I
Cartoon
actually
Network.
had to
Damn.
limit myself on Cartoon Network to like 1 because is it Teen Titans? Fuck!
No.
Oh.
My other guess was gonna be Foster's Home. Damn it!
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
I was so close on that one.
Number 3.
Son of a bitch. I'm so angry.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
We mentioned it earlier.
Yes.
Yes! Fuck yeah!
All the eras up
All of
until
them.
like
Wow.
the newest stuff.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the
CG
newest
show.
stuff. That's what I mean. Like I
Yeah.
haven't seen any of that, but like the original
2003.
80s, 2003, fast forward,
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff. Loved that growing up. So you got that. That was number 2.
Oh.
You got Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, which was 3. You got SpongeBob, which was 4. Number 1 was Power Rangers.
Oh, we also talked about it.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
obsessed
You're
with
so
Power
stupid
Rangers.
about that.
And number 5, I have something written down here, but I'm actually gonna. I realized when we were doing the episode, it's something else. So I wrote down Dragon Ball Z. However, it's actually Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I watched way more Yu-Gi-Oh. We
Yeah.
were deep into that card game as kids, me and my friends. The shed out back there, we would always set up and duel in there.
Oh. That's so sweet.
That is, yeah.
Oh, childlike wonder. Oh my god.
I had to limit myself.
Mm.
Again,
Yeah.
I had to really limit specifically also Cartoon Network because I fucking loved that
Yeah.
show, that channel
Hmm.
as like a kid up until we couldn't get it anymore when I was about 9.
Yeah.
So I had to limit myself to just, I'll give you that hint, one Cartoon Network show.
Okay.
Only one. And
Bold of you to
some of
assume
them
I
are
know
ones
what
I
belongs somewhere.
some of the ones I only started watching like a bit into my teen years as well, but they're still kid shows.
Okay.
Do you want to go for
That's-
this?
I've got a
Those are my
few
parameters.
So first one I'm gonna go for is I'm gonna try and guess the Cartoon Network one, and I think it's Teen Titans.
It was so hard to choose. It was either Teen Titans, Ben 10, the original like show.
This is all stuff that I didn't watch.
Yeah.
That's so sad. That's so sad. Foster's Home and a bit more of an obscure one. I'm not sure if you watched it. Shaolin Showdown. I love that
Yeah,
show.
I watched Shaolin Showdown.
That was my first weeb adjacent show.
Yeah. There was also Jackie
That
Chan
wasn't
Adventures, which wasn't Cartoon Network. That was Jetix, I think.
I didn't have Jetix, so I didn't watch that. I didn't know that was a thing until way later. But I did watch The Batman, which was from the same studio.
Yeah.
That was my first Batman show.
Nice.
Oh.
My first Batman anything, really.
So Melina,
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
mother
That's number 1.
fucker.
You got number 1, you got number 5.
We both knew it was going to be there. We both knew this.
I should have
It's
jumped
peak.
on it first.
Yeah,
It is
no, it's
peak.
fine. Thank you for leaving it to
Yeah.
me.
See, I was like, okay, I'm gonna queue
That
them
one's
up.
solid.
Yeah. I was like, so I'm gonna go for the one I'm less certain on first.
Yeah.
If you've put
You should know one.
Avatar, I don't think you would have put Korra.
Nah.
So
You should know one.
yeah, stop saying that. It doesn't help.
You better fucking know.
The thing is, I feel like it's a little before your time, but Batman the animated series.
It's before my time.
Yeah, I thought that.
I did say The Batman was the first
Yeah.
Batman thing, so it was just before.
Because for me, Batman Beyond was the first for me. That was what was on when I was
Yeah.
young. So yeah,
Is that your guess? Yeah.
that was my guess.
I don't remember. You said SpongeBob wasn't.
Wasn't there?
No, okay. Oh, God.
Because I thought it'd be too easy.
Yeah. It's kind of one that I forget about, SpongeBob. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was always there.
'Cause
You
it's so
watched it.
default,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's so default. Because you don't, like, the problem is I watch Nickelodeon and Disney Channel almost exclusively.
And those are the channels I never had.
Exactly. That's the problem. So, Tom and Jerry.
That's
Oh,
a
fuck.
good one. That is
Yeah.
a good.
It's also a default show,
Yes.
It is
unfortunately.
that like you say that or like Looney Tunes or something,
Yeah.
but that's everyone.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the big problem with stuff like that, SpongeBob, and then also stuff like the Batman anime, like all the animated stuff, is that like when we were growing up, I'm not sure what it was like in the Netherlands, but certainly here, there were so many kids channels, there was so much airtime throughout the day, because actually by the time we were kids, like Nickelodeon didn't go off air at night either.
No.
So there were so many reruns
Yeah.
of stuff that was done airing, like Drake and Josh.
Oh
We
my
always
God,
caught
yeah.
on reruns. It was never like you weren't watching the episode; you were watching the reruns.
about the time I was a kid was when Cartoon Network stopped like cutting off at 9 either. So like I remember the first time realizing Cartoon Network stopped going off at 9 and just ran like 24/7. I was like, oh my god, it's the Holy Grail. It's Cartoon Network at late night.
That was when they started doing the Toonami block in the UK, and then they very quickly stopped it, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember Toonami as a kid.
Yeah.
I remember Boomerang.
There were some weird sort of limitations as to what Toonami could be over here, because like kids channels are limited to UNPG ratings. They can't go above it. So a lot of Toonami stuff is like 12-15.
Anyway, back to guesses.
Shit.
Were you just guessing?
I guess Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
That's not on the list.
Oh.
Shit.
I didn't think of Tom and Jerry as the thing.
None of us did.
That's everyone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think which one I should know, because that doesn't really narrow it down.
Come on.
I watched a lot of kids shows.
Yeah, but something I love.
I think I have.
Oh, it's the Clone Wars.
Oh.
No.
Shit.
No.
What?
That's the thing. Clone Wars came on when Cartoon Network got cut off for me.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
I watched the movie, but that's not the same. Also, the movie's terrible.
Final guess.
Are you both on your final guesses?
I'm on my final.
So I
now.
guess Teen Titans.
You started. So
Yeah, and then
this
I guess
is the final.
Yeah, so that's your final, and then that's it. We're out of guesses.
The Simpsons.
It's not a kids show.
I watched
It's not a
this
kids. I watched it as a kid. It's not a kids show.
That was my only guess.
Dumbass.
Yeah. I know it's not for like kids, but
Okay, so
you said you know something. You know I know. Like,
I'm surprised you. I'm surprised you didn't guess it. So number 1, Avatar. Number 2, Gravity Falls.
Oh,
Fucking dumbass. I referenced it all the
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah,
No, we
it's-
should have known that. We
The thing
know
is, for me, I was
That's the one I
15,
specifically-
16 by the time Gravity Falls aired. So like to
Yeah.
me, it's not within my.
Here's the thing. That's the one I was specifically saying. I watched this when I was in my teen years as well. It's still a kids show though. I fucking love Gravity Falls.
Damn it. Yeah.
I would do unspeakable things for a 3rd season.
Sean, don't say that.
Damn.
I will say it.
Alex.
I will
Hershey,
summon a
listening?
demon. Number 3, Spectacular Spider-Man.
Oh, of course.
I'm surprised you didn't guess any Spider-Man show. Not even the 90s one.
The 90s one was on when I was growing up.
I remember it very vaguely.
Yeah.
But Spectacular is the one I didn't even find it on the channel. I watched it illegally on YouTube.
I think the 90s one was just getting cycled out of. It wasn't even Jetix yet. It was Fox Kids at the time.
Yeah, and there were in-between shows as well that I'm not even sure aired over here. Well, they probably did, just very briefly, because there was Unlimited, which was supposed to be a sort of spiritual successor to the 90s show.
I don't think we ever got it. There was a while where like there was no Spider-Man on kids TV for us.
I don't think it picked up until...
Because we had the X-Men getting reruns on Disney at the time.
I'm not sure if we did get Spectacular on TV, but I found it online, and that's still my favorite like Spider-Man show overall.
See, it's interesting because like to me, there were no like when I think kids stuff, I can only think like what did I catch on reruns, what did I catch on TV?
Yeah.
Because the internet you couldn't really do that on the internet until like 2007, 8, 9.
Yeah,
and by that point I was no longer I was a kid, but I was like 12 or 13.
And by the time I was online, it was like 2010, 2011 was when I really started to learn how to use the internet.
It was the same when I was in high school.
That was when I was picking up on shows that were uploaded in parts to YouTube. That's how I
Classic.
rewatched Foster's Home.
That was when I was discovering BitTorrent.
Yeah. We were discovering BitTorrent, and a lot of other people around me were discovering anime.
Yeah.
But like obviously back then I was like anime.
Yeah, I
wasn't
wasn't
Pokemon.
super keen on Pokemon on anime when I was in high school. It wasn't until I left that I actually started getting into it.
I remember finding the first ever episode of Pokemon on YouTube and thinking I found the lost Holy Grail, and really it was the most common thing to find. So that's number 3. Number 4 was the one I think neither of you would have gotten. It's the Doctor Who spin-off Sarah Jane Adventures.
Well, yeah, no, we wouldn't have gotten that.
No, I should have gotten that because I watched that. Yeah.
I did say before we started this episode,
damn
is the spin-off cheating?
That's fine.
Shit.
I thought it was gonna be Legend of Korra.
No,
that was what caught me off guard with the spin-off. But I was like, you wouldn't put Korra if you've put Avatar.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, Sarah Jane Adventure.
Damn.
Looking back, that show is very much Doctor Who, but even more like kid friendly. But I still love that show. I've rewatched it multiple times on iPlayer.
At the same time, or around the same time, I think they were like aired one after the other. There was another show at the time on CBBC called Am I High?
Yes.
Yeah.
I followed that show, man.
Same.
I followed the lore.
Yeah.
I did. I was such a fan of that show. I would go online and play like the game and stuff, and get like a little MII ID card.
Yep,
for it. I got an aunt to laminate that for me.
Wow.
I was die hard for that.
That's
show.
crazy.
And it feels so obscure.
Yeah, no, it is. Like, I've never seen it brought up ever since.
No, it had a rotating cast.
Yeah.
There was lore. It was that, and do you remember Young Dracula?
I don't remember Young Dracula, no. I remember it wasn't CBBC, I think it was a different channel. I can't remember which
Young
one.
Dracula was CBBC.
Maybe CITV. There was Code Lyoko.
I was just past that.
I think that ended before.
It sounds so familiar, so I may have caught a little bit, but
that was cool. That you would only catch like you were coming home from school and like it was midway through an episode.
yeah. But MI High and Young Dracula, because those shows had lore, and I followed both of them because Young Dracula got a fucking sequel show.
Wow.
Like 5 years later.
A Dracula?
No, genuinely, it was him, but like a teenager.
Oh, Teen Dracula.
Yeah. There was lore.
I was like, what's the sequel to Young Dracula? Just Dracula.
It was still called Young Dracula.
Oh wow, okay.
I think it was called Young Dracula anyway. It wasn't even about Dracula, it was about his son.
Okay, Alucard, right?
Yeah, not even Alucard though. He just
Wow.
called him Vlad.
Oh, of course he did.
Because he was a lazy fucker in that timeline. Yeah, and there were so many CBBC kid like game shows that I could have put on. Raven,
there was Jungle Run, Raven.
There was
Robot Wars.
Robot Wars. Yeah, I never actually watched Robot Wars.
I don't think I've seen too much of it.
I think that was on like a hiatus when I was a kid. There were others, but like their names are escaping me. But they're very obscure to talk about with someone unless they're like our generation of British kids.
Anyway, we should allow Melina.
How many of them are Dutch?
0.
Cool.
Thank God.
None have been named so far.
Shit.
I'll
Can we get...
It's Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, and one I don't know where it aired.
Okay.
Can I guess Hannah Montana?
It's not here.
Damn!
Okay, Sweet
That
Life
was
of Zack and
everywhere.
Cody.
No.
Motherfucker!
Okay, they all have mostly female protagonists.
Oh god, hold on.
Oh, this.
There's this one I wanna. God, hold on.
Keep in mind, we get things a few years later.
Yeah.
Like
I know.
2-3 years.
I know, hold on. What was the name of that show? There's one in my head. It's... I forget the name, but it was about a girl, but there was also like a cartoon version of herself that would pop up occasionally.
No.
Damn it.
That's way before my time.
No, it's not.
That's with Hilary Duff. Is it that one?
Oh, you're thinking of Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire.
That's before my time.
Motherfucker.
That's before your...
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It was before my time too, but
Really?
Yeah. It was like
I remember that show.
it was rerunning. But
thought it
I
was early
think
2000s.
it aired maybe like 2000, 2001.
Damn.
I'll give you another guess because that.
No, I'm taking that L.
Shit, That's So Raven would be before your time as well.
I caught like the end bit of it, but no.
Oh. iCarly.
No.
I'm sorry, I jumped over your guess.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
Look, I'll give you y'all extra guesses because this will be a while.
No, don't. I've used 2. You get the next 2.
Shit. Female protagonists. All the ones that I can think of are definitely before your time. And that's my big problem.
One of them's a Dan Schneider.
I have my third guess.
Victorious.
Correct.
Oh, hold on.
It was like one of my. That's like my number 2.
Wow.
Come on, it's my shit.
Yeah. See, that was after.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I remember
but that's kind of the
Victorious.
time.
Yeah.
where I was watching
Oh,
those
I'm
That
TV.
kind of links
fucked.
into like my third guess, but you go.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm out of ideas.
I was
Wow.
gonna say Sam and Cat.
No.
See, I thought about that, but I don't think she would have put Sam and Cat on if she's got Victorious there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was like, I was phasing out.
Hmm.
Can I get a secret fourth one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Big Time Rush.
Oh. It should have been there. It should have been on here. Instead of what I have for my fifth, which is Wizards of Waverly Place.
Damn!
But I'll replace it with Big Time Rush.
Okay.
'Cause I
Well,
love
I still had the guess left.
Yeah. No, but you can have it.
Uh,
I'll take that as a half one because that was a secret
yeah.
fourth
you can
guess.
have it.
I don't know. The only one I can think of, and it's way before your time because it's also before my time, and that was Sabrina the Teenage Witch. But it wouldn't
That
be
was
on your
90s,
list.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was only reruns when I was catching it. Oh God.
You can do it, I believe in you.
Yeah. You can guess one. You know two now, so you know the kind of guess. Like the
Yeah, the time period really doesn't help because I'm not super familiar.
I will give you a hint.
Oh God.
There were Smosh members on the spin-off of this show.
Oh, spin-off, okay.
If you say the spin-off, I'll give it to you.
No, I know what the spin-off is, and I know what the original show is.
I don't know what the original is, but I know the spin-off and
My mind is screaming. Sunny with a Chance.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sunny with a Chance.
Yeah,
That's
because
number
that's
4.
so Raven. Not that's so Raven. That's so random. So random.
So random, yeah.
Was originally meant to be a season 3, but then it became a spin-off
Yep.
because whoever plays Sunny, I can't remember.
Demi Lovato.
Yeah,
Where's
she
Sunny?
She wasn't. She didn't want to
Where's
be in
Anthony?
He wasn't there.
it.
Is she fighting laser dolphins in the water?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll go from the bottom up. So I replaced number 5, which was Waverly Place with Big Time Rush. Can't believe I forgot about that. Then in number 4 we have Sunny with a Chance / So Random because I love both.
Okay.
Third, Winx Club.
I've never heard of
It's like cunty fairies.
Yeah.
You know.
Uh-huh.
We'll Google this for
Yeah,
you
yeah,
later.
yeah.
It's so fucking great.
That came into my brain randomly earlier in the week
So
for some
random.
reason. Yeah.
It was me just sending him a message. Yeah.
Boo, 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 boo.
Then number 2, Victorious, as you guess. And then number 1 is Malcolm in the Middle.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, my
was-
I thought that was
brain-
before our time.
We were watching reruns, and it was the show that was the cutoff time for my like bedtime as a kid. So once I
Okay,
was
that's
allowed to
fair.
stay up
Yeah.
until Malcolm in the Middle time, I was like, fuck yeah.
That's fair.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna love this. I have to love this because I deserved it.
See, sitcom never even crossed my mind.
I knew y'all were gonna guess.
You should watch the sequel show, Breaking Bad.
No, I have. I really
Nice.
like what they did with like the character there.
I know.
It's
I
crazy.
know.
Yeah.
I didn't think he'd go that way.
I feel like there needed
you
to
don't
be a
get
movie.
to joke because you haven't seen Breaking Bad.
I know the premise enough to make a fucking joke.
Yeah. Do you?
Wait, but he did the thing.
Yeah, and
The
he
best.
said,
Science,
I am the
bitch.
danger.
Science, my chums.
Yep. So
That's what he says.
Yeah. This is imagine if one of us was like Breaking Bad nostalgia. Oh,
Yeah.
what a time.
Uh.
Poor future
If I was allowed
generations.
to,
Yeah.
it would be in the time frame.
I mean, I was watching like fucking Nightmare on Elm Street on VHS.
Yeah,
when I was a kid.
that's not good.
Yeah, that's bad.
I mean,
That's
it
bad.
fundamentally shaped part of my taste in movies.
Grounded.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
That's
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
wow.
Because we're like an hour and 27 minutes.
Yeah.
This was a lot more fun
We're
than I thought. it'd
very,
be.
very informative. I feel like I know you guys better now.
I'm now having bounced around a bunch of guesses. Like my brain's like shit.
There's
There's
some
other
good
stuff I
out
could have
there.
put
I
in
could
here.
have said
Like,
so much more.
yeah, I could have put
Yeah.
in Kim Possible.
Damn.
It was a contender
One of
for
my
me.
first crushes.
Yeah.
Fundamentally,
Fucking
you know.
Shigo. Oh.
Yeah.
Did you
Yep.
ever watch Totally Spies?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
I wish I could have as a kid.
That was great. Totally Spice.
Yeah. Kim Possible defined two very different parts of my taste in
That
film.
makes sense. Yeah.
Redheads and goths.
Yeah. I mean, it's everyone that watched that.
Yeah.
And Naked Mole Rats.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Duh. Yeah. That's secret.
Phineas and Ferb.
Yes, Phineas and Ferb was another one that I was just kind of phasing out though at
Yeah.
the time.
That was prime for me. Whenever like a friend, I was at a friend's house and like that was Disney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be on
Yeah.
round the clock.
Aw. So nice to think back on the childhood.
Yeah. I miss Yu-Gi-Oh. I
Yeah.
miss when Yu-Gi-Oh was good and
That's
not
about-
overly
yeah.
complicated and shit anime.
I want to watch my era of Pokemon again. The Gen 3, Gen 4
I
era.
wanna
That
watch
was my
Winx
shit.
Club again.
All right, well that's been another episode. I guess you guys learned a little bit more about us. I don't know what
Our
this sort of-
favorite colors.
One
I
of mine
like
is
blue.
plastered all over this show. So
Yeah. No surprise there.
no.
I like blue so much I made it my online name.
Queen.
Green.
Poipo. Anyway, we will
done.
see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.